Usatine Media presents the Color Atlas of Pediatrics app. I'm Dr. Usatine and the lead author of this book with many photographs for you, over 2,000 photographs. Whether you see it as a book or an app, you will get access to these wonderful photographs. If you were in the ophthalmology section, you could see pictures of various kinds of conjunctivitis, including things like a herpetic dendritic ulcer. You can go to the text. You can go back home to the contents. So when you're in the contents, you can scroll through the different sections. Let's say you wanted to learn more about genetic disorders. You could go here. Say you thought you may have a patient with MARFAN syndrome. You can get these pictures along with the text and osteogenesis imperfecta. Here's a child with giving us the photographs of the radiographic findings, the blue sclera, the growth issues, and it's full of photographs as well as interesting text to help manage patients with all kinds of conditions. If you go down, you can see every section will have not only laboratory testing, differential diagnosis, but a whole section on management, and in this case even on the surgical procedures that are done to deal with a condition like this and when to refer. So it gives you an idea of what the app is like. You can search. Let's say you want to look up cardiac malformations. You can go to cardiac, which we've already typed in before, but you can always go back to a previous search. So here are some cardiac issues there, actually under the pulmonary malformations, but of course here are the syndromes that are associated with heart disease. But if you want to initiate a brand new search that you've never done before, you just type in your search, and actually it's a very smart finder. So say we're looking for Noonan syndrome. Noonan. There we go, Noonan. And that'll take you to our chapter on Noonan syndrome. And if you actually were just looking for the images, you could do images, and it'll take you to the images of a child that has these distinctive facial features. And you can go right to the text and learn about this condition. So we've got our contents, our search, bookmarks, which I created earlier to show areas that I might want to go back to, maybe the section on neonatal nasolacrimal duct obstruction. A lot of really great images here showing how the dacrocystitis gets erythematous and inflamed and full, and all that swelling that occurs with dacrocystitis in this condition. So we can do all kinds of things from the bookmarks, and then we can write notes. It's like for on molluscum contagiosum, I wrote a note today based on something that I read that says that there are some unpublished studies of imiquimod that have shown that imiquimod is no better than placebo for molluscum contagiosum. So that's important, and so I added that, which wasn't in the book, because it's some new published information about unpublished studies. Okay, so we can do all kinds of things. We can also change the font size. We can go home with our home button. The home can take us to contents or any of the areas that we've been looking at. And finally, let's tell you a little bit about who created this. This has been developed by Usatine Media. This is a work that is done by myself and Peter Erickson, our lead software developer. And it is our pleasure to bring this to you. And if you like this app and you'd like to see other apps we've created, you can visit us in the App Store or on our website. Thank you for your attention today.